Karen Yin wasn't supposed to work this day. Another teacher had come down with the flu, and Karen was called in to substitute. She had left her children with her sister and hurried off to teach a summer session at Clark Elementary. Her body lay on the hot black tar of the playground, a pool of blood spreading like an oil slick beneath her head. Caitlin Spragg couldn't look at her. When the crazy man who was holding a gun to her head ran into the schoolyard, Mrs. Yin had sent the kids scrambling away. But Caitlin was at the top of the jungle gym and couldn't get down fast enough. Then the police cars had raced up and the crazy man shot Mrs. Yin in the face. Caitlin had tried to run, but he caught her, and now he had his arm around her throat and a gun pushed into her hair. She had lost a shoe when the man grabbed her, and the pavement, baking in the sun, was burning her foot. She watched as more and more squad cars came sliding to a stop on the other side of the chain-link fence. A big black van with a poster of a policeman on its side drove up onto the sidewalk. Caitlin could see the policemen squatting behind their open car doors with their pistols and shotguns pointed at her and the crazy man. The muzzle of the man's gun was scratching her scalp, and the bottom of her foot was burned, and Mrs. Yin was dead. Overwhelmed, she began to whimper. "Shut up!" the crazy man shouted into her ear. A white man in his mid-20s, he had the look of someone who knew he had gone too far. Fear flowed through him like lava, and his entire body was clenched like a fist. "I told you to shut the fuck up!" He shook Caitlin hard, and she stopped crying. She saw a black Explorer skid up to the curb. A man reached under the seat and brought up a shotgun. Then he and a woman jumped out. She watched as they ran in a crouch to another man with short gray hair who had been here almost since the beginning. "Jesus, Hank," Jane said as she joined him and Ozzy behind Hank's car. She took in the scene, the tension palpable in the heat. She noticed Hank's dry cleaning hanging in the back seat.
"This is a circus,"
Kenny said, gesturing to the swarm of police cars around them. Hank, never taking his eyes off the man and his hostage, said,
"Oz, I need you to set up a secure perimeter. Evacuate the houses to the north and east and get all the bystanders out of here." "You got it."
Ozzy tapped two young cops on the shoulder and the three of them ran off. Jane took her service revolver out of her bag. "Situation?" she asked as she thumbed off the safety. She glanced at Kenny. He held the shotgun at his side, chambered and ready.
"The shooter's a lowlife I used to know from the streets,"
Hank said.
"Tyler something Tyler. He tripped a house alarm during a B&E. Couple of patrols responded and chased him here. He shot that lady teacher, then snatched that kid. A little burglary goes south,"
Kenny said.
"Then it all turns to shit."
Hank nodded.
"Tell me about it."
"What's he want?" Jane asked.
"The usual. To make it all go away."
Jane looked across the playground. The heat waves shimmering off the pavement gave the scene a dreamlike quality. "Hostage team?"
"They're all at some fucking seminar up in Marin."
Hank glanced at his watch, then trained his eyes on the man and girl in the schoolyard.
"Last report has them here in 15. "Hank! Hank Pagano!" Tyler yelled. "You still there?" "Yeah, Tyler,"
Hank called as he stepped out from behind his car.
"I'm not going anywhere."
Tyler, his eyes wild with confusion, lifted Caitlin Spragg off the ground.
"I need help, Hank. Who's gonna help me?" "Help's on the way,"
Hank shouted.
"You gotta stay calm for me, okay?" "Fuck that shit!"
Tyler whipped